SAME has impacted my career so significantly and has enriched it beyond words.
Being a wetland scientist, I didn't think membership in SAME was something that was going to be part of my career. But my boss encouraged me to join, and when I did join, I had met all these people that were encouraging, supportive, and taught me how to be a leader.
It first started off when I was voluntold to be the post treasurer, and then have moved up through the ranks in so many leadership roles up to national involvement. And I've been able to transfer those leadership roles into my professional career, which has really meant everything to my personal growth and professional development. The second one is relationships, and one of the best things that I love about SAME are the people. The people, to me, are the heartbeat of this organization. The third one is mentoring. I had the opportunity to really start SAME at a very young age and was mentored by so many really wonderful people. And now it's my turn to give back and to start to mentor some of the young people that are joining SAME.
I think of SAME as a catalyst for my career. As a young Air Force officer, I was able to grow as a civil engineer and turn to SAME for training opportunities. What I also liked about SAME was being able to learn about the other services, learn about a joint opportunity that we're doing with our Navy and Army brethren that I didn't always get to see in the Air Force. I continued to parlay that opportunity that I had in SAME to the career growth that I had technically. As a civil engineer, I became licensed while I was in the Air Force, courtesy of a lot of the training and help through SAME. I also used that as an opportunity to transition into the private sector.
Number one thing about SAME are the relationships. These people around me are my friends, my mentors, my coaches, my partners, and my business clients. It gave me the confidence to try positions in my own company that I wouldn't have done without the encouragement and support of my SAME friends. I started doing leadership positions in SAME because I was encouraged and suggested to do so by those around me. And doing so got me some recognition through SAME, and when that happened, I think my company started to notice as well.
Today's young men and women will become tomorrow's leaders. They will design and build critical infrastructure, develop new processes, which will enhance our lives and our national security. I've had the privilege of observing dozens of outstanding leaders throughout my career, many of whom began their careers in the military, but many more without military service. A few of these leaders became or will become Golden Eagle Award recipients. A common theme in these leaders is their demonstration and adherence to the Army values, whether they meant to or not. There is no I in team, and there isn't one in academy either. As a military officer, I'm a member of a profession, and over the course of my career, I established goals, went after them, met them, and then established new ones.
Since I've been involved with the private sector, I really enjoy giving back to the generations that have followed me. I've been actively involved with the college outreach program, and what SAME allows is that catalyst to reach others and to really grow not only my own career, but help others grow in their careers as well.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning from wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the 2020 Society of American Military Engineers Fellows Investiture Ceremony for the class of 2020. We are finally here. My name is Mark Hanley. I'm a fellow in SAME. I am your chair of your Academy of Fellows, and I am your Master of Ceremonies for this evening. As we start all of our formal events, we'd like to start out our investiture with the national anthem. So wherever you are in the world, please take a moment, stand, and enjoy the playing of our national anthem by the Army Band. Thank you. And before I welcome some of our distinguished guests tonight, who I would like to also welcome to all those who are watching us on Facebook Live. Yes, this is the COVID age and we've gone virtual, and we are all adapting to the whatever technology has to offer. And we are fortunate to be able to share this very special event with people around the world this evening. Now let me extend a warm welcome to some of our distinguished guests. So first of all, our 101st SAME National President, Heather Wishart-Smith, fellow SAME, is joining us tonight. Also, our distinguished fellows, led by our past president, and as we know him, Mr. 100, retired Lieutenant Colonel Buddy Barnes, distinguished fellow SAME. The president of our foundation joining us tonight, and a past Golden Eagle recipient, Hal Rosen, distinguished fellow of SAME. Our executive director, retired Army Brigadier General Joe Shodell, fellow SAME. And a number of our presidents of SAME and our past chairs of the Academy joining us from around the world tonight. We have a number of our past recipients of the Gerald C. Brown Mentoring Award, to include our current president of SAME. We have past Golden Eagle Award recipients, including our centennial recipient who's joining us tonight for contributions in the AEC profession, retired Army Lieutenant General Bob Flowers, fellow SAME. And I'm also joined by our Academy of Fellows Executive Committee, who I'm proud to serve with. Rad Delaney, Ann Avey, Melissa Smith, retired Army Lieutenant Colonel John Osborne, Sally Riker, Sharon Kroc, and Philios Angelides. And finally now, a very warm welcome to our newest fellows in the class of 2020 and your families who are joining us virtually tonight. Let's welcome each and every one to the screen as they come on now. And so we can see that this is a great group of dedicated individuals. This year's class is a very special class. I'm very proud of them. They represent the very best of SAME in our industry. In this class, we have people that have supported our society and our profession extensively at the local level, all the way to the service engineer and Secretary of Defense level. This class of fellows, more than any class before, represents the broad diversity of industry government engagement at posts and all the way to the national and international level. So tonight's ceremony is a major milestone for our newest fellows, and one that not only recognizes their accomplishments, but recognizes their selfless service to our society and our profession, but also one that recognizes their future contributions. Being a fellow in our society has special meaning to all of us. So this year is also a particularly special event, as 2020 is the 25th anniversary of our Academy. While Fellows has been a designation given to select SAME members since 1973, the Academy of Fellows is a unique and prestigious group that was officially founded in 1995 to give you a sense of the far-reaching and positive impacts our fellows enjoy. We'll take a moment and just share the following video with you.
I had the honor of serving in 1994-1995 with the organizing committee that established the Academy of Fellows. The Academy was envisioned to have two focuses, one on the individual fellows, which we see in the Investiture and in the Golden Eagle dinner recognitions, and the second focus on the missions of the society as a whole, which we often see in the form of mentoring. Over the years, I have held numerous positions with the society, but I am most proud to have served with the august organizing committee. Generals Bacchus, Brown, Morris, Ahern, McCarthy, Noah, Suzanne DiGeronimo, Steve Greenfield, and others. And I am most proud and thankful to be able to continue to see that the vision unfolded for the Academy of Fellows continues to unfold today. I remain forever dedicated to SAME.
I've been a member of the Society for 54 years and a fellow for 30 years. I've been post president of 3 posts, and I find that over the years, the giving back, helping others, mentoring, creating new leaders is so important. 37 years ago, I was given the opportunity to be a post leader for the Hampton Roads Post. At first, I was a bit reluctant, not confident that I could handle the job. But heck, I jumped in, took over programs, and a year later, I was post president. And when I stepped down, I found it very satisfying. It was very confidence building, and it really was helping others. That's the important thing, helping others. Then I moved on in my career, and I ended up in Washington, D.C., and I was given another opportunity to be the Washington Post President, the largest post of the society. Again, I worked my way up to being Post President and found that this added to my leadership capabilities, more confidence, helping others, giving back. And then after I retired from the Coast Guard, I had the opportunity to become the Northern Virginia Post President, the second largest post in the society. Again, stepping up, taking over the post presidency was so rewarding. Don't watch things happen, make things happen.
Thus far in my 50-year SAME career, I have enjoyed meeting numerous members across the globe and leadership positions at all levels. As a fellow since 1985, my time as chair of the Academy of Fellows 2018 to 2019, implementing the AOF Action Plan, changing the Academy focus to continued service to our SAME posts was very special. As a distinguished fellow, I believe what we have given back to our society, not what we've received, is our true legacy.
I'm Linda McKnight, and I was honored to be the first woman chair of the Academy of Fellows 2005 to 2007. Today, I continue my service to SAME as a post member and distinguished fellow. Marking our 100th year, SAME has proven its relevance over time. I hope you will step up and seek opportunities in SAME so that your fingerprints will be on the Society's 200th year celebration.
One of my greatest pleasures was as a national director. I had the privilege of going back to the national meetings every year to represent Portland Post, to have the national meeting move from the East Coast to the West Coast to Portland. And as a presentation, I had a mural showing all of the beauties of Portland and everything like that. And I was invited to come, and they said the opposition was that it was just too far. And I said, well, you know how far it is from Portland to Washington, D.C.? It's a long ways, I know. But surprisingly, it's the same distance from Washington, D.C. to Portland, I told them. Anyhow, I made a good presentation, and they voted to come to Portland, and it was voted one of the greatest meetings they ever had.
In 2012, I was elected as the first civilian president of SAME under a new governance structure that relied on non-active duty military officers to lead the society. When I was asked if I'd be interested in this position, I was a national vice president. I obviously considered it a tremendous honor. I had served at every level of SAME on numerous committees and councils, including as the chair of the Academy of Fellows and as a director on the national board. I became a fellow in the third class of fellows under the 1995 initiative, which created the current Academy. And this year, I'm celebrating my 50th anniversary of continuous membership and service in SAME. When I became a fellow, I didn't think there could be any greater honor. I joined SAME to be part of something bigger than myself. Becoming a fellow put me in a very select group of members who demonstrated by their leadership and commitment that they belong at the very top of the Society's membership. I quickly learned that becoming a fellow doesn't mean your role is done. It became obvious I had a new role, to become a mentor and help others become leaders in the Society. Becoming president of the Society certainly rivaled my selection to the Academy of Fellows, but becoming president involved a 3-year commitment, while becoming a fellow is a lifetime position. If you're a fellow, Congratulations, but your work is not done. You need to ask yourself what you have done to make the society better, and what have you done to mentor others to rise to leadership positions in the society. If you're not a fellow, I'd encourage you to stay engaged and seek election to the Academy.
I became a fellow about 22 years ago, back in 1998. And that has provided me so many opportunities going forward in my career. It's really been amazing. I was very, very active in post events, some national activities, and even a couple of fellow investitures that I helped set up. All these different mentors and business associates that I met along the way really provided a huge benefit to me. And believe it or not, I became the first female national president of SAME. And that was a lot of fun. I also got the opportunity to meet a lot of people that I had never met before. So as we go into our next century, my advice to you is, if somebody asks you to volunteer, say yes, raise your hand, stay engaged in the society, because we as a society and the Academy of Fellows have so much that we can give back to others. So let's go do it. Join me. Cheers.
I'm Scott Prosuch. I've been an SAME member for 40 years and a fellow for 20. In 1999, myself and several very talented SAME members got together and developed a concept for an engineering and construction camp. The first camp was launched in 2000 with the incredible support of the U.S. Air Force Academy, and from there spread to other posts and all the other services. To date, we've achieved a milestone of 3,000 alumni. With over 3,000 alumni, approximately 50% of those have achieved the STEM degree. 20 to 25% serve in our armed forces. They're base engineers, they're aviators, have served multiple tours in Iraq and Afghanistan. They're project managers working for Caterpillar or Microsoft, or a PhD doing cybersecurity for the Pentagon. All of this contributes to national security, a fact SAME should be very proud of.
I'm Gene Lupia, and one of the former uniformed military service chiefs who served as the president of our society in 1996, and who has been a fellow since 1977, and that's a long time. I watched our society grow, and I watched the Academy of Fellows be birthed and grow. And I'm encouraging you today to be inspired, to be a fellow, to make an impact on our society so that it is better in the future than it has been for the first 100 years, as we've just celebrated our centennial. My best wishes to you, and I implore you to remain inspired, passionate, and make an impact on our society.
Well, thanks to our distinguished fellows for that message. And I think, as you can all see, that all fellows in our society share a common characteristic, and that is selfless service. And of all the service that fellows provide, nothing has a greater impact than mentoring. Mentoring is the link between our seasoned leaders and our future leaders to ensure that our society remains vibrant in the future. SAME created the Academy of Fellows Mentoring Award in 2004 to recognize fellows for outstanding mentoring efforts. In 2009, we renamed that award the Gerald C. Brown Mentoring Award in honor of the first chair of the Academy, retired Army Brigadier General Gerald C. Jed Brown. The Gerald C. Brown Mentoring Award is inspired from the original pledge the fellows took prior to 2019 when invested, which is, I charge you to be a mentor. A fellow sets and abides by the highest ethical standards. A fellow espouses continual professional development. A fellow shares knowledge of the professional in members and non-members. To give you a better sense of the great legacy of Jed Brown and his really profound impact on our society and our profession, we'll take a moment and share the following short video.
What a mentor is somebody that's genuine, that actually does it because they would do it anyways, not because of a scorecard, not because of any benefit they might see of themselves. It's just something that's part of their character.
In 2004, we created an award to recognize Academy of Fellows members who were doing an exceptional job of mentoring other members and other young professionals. And in 2009, after Jed Brown died, we endeavored to change the name of the award to the Gerald C. Brown Mentoring Award. Jed Brown was so committed to SAME that he carried that commitment to the very end of his life. I saw Jed just a couple days before his ultimate and untimely passing at Walter Reed. And the last memory I have of Jed Brown is him lying in bed in the hospital, directing me on all the things that I was supposed to do to make SAME a better organization. There is no better example of mentoring than General Gerald C. Jed Brown. And we are really pleased to be able to recognize him with this named award.
He was always there for you, always there mentoring you, but more importantly, always challenging you to rise to the highest standards that he thought you could achieve.
In honoring today's mentors with a mentoring award named after General Brown, we're able to not only celebrate our past, but also build our future, just as we learn from one another and lift as we rise.
Today we have the special privilege of honoring not one, but two people with the Gerald C. Brown Mentoring Award. And as you know, if there's one characteristic that best defines a fellow in our society, it is mentoring. Mentoring our young professionals and our rising leaders at every level of our society. To some degree, we're all mentors and we're all mentees. These individuals represent the best in mentoring throughout our Academy of Fellows. Our first recipient of the 2020 Gerald C. Brown Mentoring Award goes to retired Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Randall Parker, and Air Force Material Command Director of Installations, fellow SAME. Colonel Parker stands apart through his passion encouraging others, both young and old, to grow and advance themselves. In each senior leadership role he has held, he has created a culture of continuous learning, promoting personal and professional growth, and opportunities to shape future leaders. He has advised over 100 young engineers, including military, civilian, and contractors, over his distinguished career. And he has provided leadership, guidance, and active coaching that has shaped the careers of senior leaders in the Air Force and many of those who have transitioned to the private sector. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome and congratulate retired Lieutenant Colonel Randy Parker. Randy, it's all yours.
Thank you, Admiral Headley. I am sincerely honored and humbled to receive this prestigious award recognition. I'd also like to thank SAME National President Heather Wissard-Smith, SAME Executive Director General Joe Schroedel, and the SAME Academy of Fellows, the members of the Kitty Hawk Post Executive Board at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base for nominating me, and our growing group of Academy of Fellows in our post who are all solid role models and mentors. A special shout out goes to Mr. Richard Rubin for also being recognized with the Gerald C. Brown Mentoring Award. Congratulations, Rick. Another shout out to Mr. Dave Perkins, 88th Air Base Wing, SAME Kitty Hawk Post, and Colonel Tony Higdon, USAFE Air Force Africa, both colleagues and newest fellows being invested this evening. Congratulations to you. As a young civil engineer, I observed many Air Force senior servant leaders who took time out of their busy schedules to meet with me and help guide my career. They gave me opportunities to demonstrate my leadership and pushed me beyond my comfort zone. And they were there for me when I had questions about my career and a sounding board when I had tough decisions to make. As I moved up in rank and position, I knew that I too would take on the role of mentor and role model to help grow our next generation of leaders. Later, as the 88th Air Base Wing Vice Director for Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, with 27,000 military, civilian, and contractor employees, I designed a mentor-protege program to mentor managers and staff across the installation. The program's success continues today, 10 years later. I recognized the value of mentoring from my own experiences and discovered that the process has to be more deliberate and requires planning and execution. Hot washing afterwards to see what works and what doesn't. Simply suggesting that young members get paired with senior leaders falls short unless you help make that happen. Mentoring new SAME board members is another great way to stay engaged and build productive teams. Our last SAME Kitty Hawk Post mentoring event before COVID-19 was considered a huge success. It was well attended and it was a lot of fun. We employed the speed dating construct and billed it as speed mentoring following one of our monthly SAME luncheons. I believe it inspired confidence in all our participants, mentors, and mentees. My challenge to the new SAME Academy of Fellows inductees is to make it personal and find the time to actively engage in mentoring. Build a program that attracts and retains talent. Encourage young members of our profession to join SAME and then to become regular attendees at events and seek ways for them to attend local, regional, and national level events. Encourage our young members and new leaders to get engaged and involved to join a SAME committee or board. Perhaps an active leadership role to test their skills, and for others who have demonstrated potential to consider a SAME national board. Encourage networking with experienced members of both public and private sectors of our career field to gain valuable tradecraft experience. Become accessible and approachable to encourage younger professionals, managers, and leaders to talk about their career concerns and mentor them on how to navigate career progression. Create a culture of continuous learning, promoting personal and professional growth, and shape future leaders we so desperately need. Seek out senior leaders to get them in the game, participate, and mentor others. Solicit ideas from young members and senior mentors to attract maximum participation. For our Kitty Hawk Post, successful mentoring has taken place at basketball games, beer tasting events, and construction tours, which created informal backdrops for paired mentoring to take place. If it's done right, it's a lot of fun, and it's very rewarding both personally and professionally. I wish all of you much success in your mentoring journey. Our nation depends on your leadership. Thank you again for this huge honor.
Thank you, Colonel Parker, for your service and for those comments. I think you just gave most of the Academy another lesson in mentoring, so appreciate that. We are very, very proud to have you as a recipient of this prestigious award. Now, so for everybody out there, this may be the most difficult thing in a virtual environment, but please, for those who have unmuted mic, and feel free to unmute your mics, join me in a round of applause to congratulate Randy Parker on this award. So congratulations. All right, we made it through that one. Thank you very much, Randy. Our second award of the 2020 Gerald C. Brown Mentoring Award goes to Mr. Rick Rubin, Fellow SAME of Pac Rim Engineering. A stalwart advocate for growth and development, he believes it is important to share with others the SAME types of opportunities and mentoring that he was afforded in his career. He encourages and arranges for mentees to participate in high visibility activities, including client meetings, presentations, charrettes, and SAME events. He supports and encourages employee participation in professional organizations and is committed to increasing their confidence. One of his mentors always told him, the best way for someone to learn is to take them with you and let them see you in action. Rick has followed this advice his entire career. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome and congratulate Mr. Rick Rubin. Rick, over to you.
Well, it is truly an honor to be a co-recipient of this award. And I want to offer my congratulations to Randy as well. Receiving this award has caused me to reflect on my own good fortune to have been surrounded by people with great wisdom and the willingness to share it. People who saw some potential in me and helped me realize it. I want to share a quote from John C. Maxwell that resonates with me in this regard. One of the greatest values of mentors is the ability to see ahead what others cannot see and to help them navigate a course to their destination. While it may sound cliche-like, my dad has always been the most valuable mentor to me. At 94 years of age, he still demonstrates a calmness that has always given him clearness of thought and helped him navigate the most challenging of situations. He has been the ultimate example to me when it comes to love of family, commitment to your work, and how to treat others with respect. I'll always remember Al Manesse, senior subdivision engineer at a city where I had my first engineering job. Learning to review subdivision plans, I aggressively applied my red pencil. And when it came time to review these with the consultant, Al had me meet with him on my own, talk about getting thrown to the wolves. By the end of the meeting, I'd erased about 2/3 of my comments, and I realized Al knew exactly what he was doing, and I also realized that he provided me an experience that would stick with me and make me a better engineer. After 5 years, I went to work for Bob Sanford, a former CEC officer who had transitioned to the consulting engineer role, also brought me into SAME. Bob was soft-spoken, a true gentleman who would become the biggest influence in my professional life. Aside from technical skills he taught me, Bob instilled in me the importance of giving back to the profession and of including key employees in business activities so that they could learn firsthand about how people interact, how to anticipate, and how to earn a client's trust in their work. He is the person who subscribed to the notion that the best way to teach someone is to take them with you and let them see you in action. Bob always made me feel worthwhile, showed me that he saw potential in me, and took the time to share his perspective about what appropriate behavior looked like. Bob was understanding of the fact that young engineers will make mistakes. And one of his favorite sayings, which I, of course, have passed along numerous times, was, "Good judgment comes from experience. Experience comes from bad judgment." I have a long list of mentors who influenced me throughout my career, many of them probably unaware of the impact they had. Some were my leaders, some peers, some subordinates who offered perspectives that I might not have considered. My 3 children, all of whom are millennials, taught me things that have helped me deal effectively with employees in that same age group. But at some point, it became apparent to me that I derived the most satisfaction from helping others achieve their goals. A few years ago, I was at a company event where the question posed to each of the leaders was, what legacy do you want to leave? Most talked about how they want to build up to a certain number of people or a certain revenue or start a new business line. And I didn't see it that way. I shared that I wanted my legacy to be that when I hang it up, I won't be missed. Of course, we all want to be missed on a personal level, but my point was that if I had helped prepare others to take over, they would run a successful business without needing me. That would be my legacy. I have enjoyed a good quality of life. Much of it is due to my work for the US Navy, and I've always enjoyed crafting programs and teaching others. But in the true spirit of giving back, I found a passion in helping students, and in particular, veteran students who return to school to study engineering. I viewed this as my way of serving since I never was in the military. Helping a veteran prepare a resume or developing interviewing skills and then see them find their first civilian job in the industry is very satisfying. As newly invested fellows, I urge each of you to find your passion and seek opportunities to mentor others. These opportunities are in front of you every day with coworkers, subordinates, young industry colleagues, and students, to name a few. Your role of fellow is mostly defined by this action, and I assure you, time invested will bring you great satisfaction. Thank you again for this great honor.
Rick, thanks very much. Great influence of all those mentors who came before you, from your dad all the way through, and you were obviously passing it along to others. And a special thanks for supporting those veterans as they do, as they make their transitions as well. So again, if I guess those people without those muted mics, and unmute them if you like, please join me in congratulating Rick on this prestigious award. Rick. All right, Ladies and gentlemen, it has come time for the main event. It is time to welcome and formally invest our newest fellows into our society. This is a major milestone in your professional careers and one you should be very, very proud of. And your families should also be very proud of this. Joining me to help invest our fellows tonight is Ann Avey, a member of our Academy of Fellows Executive Committee. And also joining us tonight is our Society President to help us, Heather Wishart-Smith. Heather, over to you.
Thanks so much, Mark, and congratulations to Rick and Randy. Ann and I are thrilled to introduce you to the Society's new fellows. These members have done great work for SAME throughout the years. Congratulations and thank you to all of them. Ann, why don't you get us started?
Thanks, Heather. It'd be my honor. You know, Investiture was truly an amazing experience for me, and I hope it is for all of our new fellows today. Yes, of course, we're disappointed that we can't all be together in person to celebrate, but please know that we are cheering you on, and we are thrilled to be able to be part of this with you today. So without further ado, Mr. Mark Angelo of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, St. Paul District. Mark has been an SAME member for 32 years and hails from the Rock Island Post.
I will create opportunities to further promote a public-private membership balance at the Rock Island and Minneapolis-St. Paul Posts, and will work to build a leadership pipeline of future engineers by engaging with my local high school's STEM teachers to promote the engineering profession and promote SAME construction camps and STEM activities to the students.
Congratulations, Mark. Retired Army Colonel Charles A. Boaz, Jr., U.S. Army Training and Doctrine Command. Chuck has been an SAME member for 40 years and hails from the Central Virginia Post.
I commit to the success of the Central Virginia Post with the continued promotion of the Society's enduring purpose in order to facilitate post membership growth of 5% per year and foster leadership development by mentoring 5 students and young members, while participating as a member of the credentialing and national leader development communities of interest.
Congratulations, Chuck. Retired Army Lieutenant Colonel Tony Butrago, Dewberry. Tony has been an SAME member for 37 years and he is from the Jacksonville Post.
I will lead, facilitate, and support engagement activities in our post that will highlight the capabilities of our small business members to the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers and the Naval Facilities Command Southeast.
Congratulations, Tony.
Thank you.
Karen Buniak, TTI Environmental. Karen has been an SAME member for 13 years and hails from the Philadelphia Post.
I am passionate about relationships. Collaboration is what makes SAME unique. I commit to continue to work to sustain and grow engagement with the AEC disciplines through relations with military, public, private, and academic professionals.
Congratulations, Karen. Todd Cartwright, Kiowa. Todd has been an SAME member for 13 years and is a member of the Pikes Peak Post.
I will recruit, develop, and mentor our next generation of engineers and STEM professionals for our society and the nation.
Congratulations, Todd. Navy Captain Dan Cook, Amphibious Construction Battalion 1. Dan has been an SAME member for 11 years and hails from the San Diego Post.
I commit to make a focused effort on increasing active duty military young member involvement and recognition for participation in leadership roles to increase junior officer enthusiasm, involvement, and opportunity for the future leaders of our society.
Congratulations, Dan. Retired Army Colonel Jeff Eckstein of the Coastal and Hydraulics Lab at Erdek. Jeff has been an SAME member for 30 years and hails from the Vicksburg Post.
I will ensure the SAME Engineering Construction Camp remains relevant through improved collaboration with Erdek to optimize the camper experiences, and I will also mentor the student chapter at the University of Mississippi.
Congratulations, Jeff. Retired Navy Captain Noel Enriquez with McDonald Bedford. Noel has been an SAME member for 12 years and hails from the Guam Post.
Through the use of technology, I will work with the University of Guam student chapter to implement a communication process before the end of 2020 to share successes and lessons learned to support their engineering program and ensure that the Guam Post STEM Camp will take place during the summer of 2021 in spite of COVID-19 or other challenges to allow the programs to continue, expand, and be successful in supporting our future engineering leaders. Go Guam Post.
Congratulations, Noel. Retired Air Force Reserve Lieutenant Colonel Brian Files, NAVFAC Southeast. Brian has been an SAME member for 16 years and hails from the Jacksonville Post.
I commit to enthusiastic support and expansion of STEM initiatives through my post, including increased prize sponsorship and category judging for the Northeast Florida Regional Science and Engineering Fair, as well as development of new opportunities such as the ACE Mentor Program at local high schools.
Congratulations, Brian.
Angie Gorel, Martinez Construction Services. Angie has been an SAME member for 22 years and is a member of the Space Coast Post.
As one of the founding members in the newly formed Leader Development COI, I will support my passion of leader development by developing tools at the national level and sharing resources available to posts in the South Atlantic region and beyond. I will encourage, support, and find opportunities for young professionals as post, regional, and national leaders with the goal of having at least one professional active on each post board serving as deputy RVPs and active in national COIs and other national leadership positions.
Congratulations, Angie. Tim Gould with Atna Engineering Services. Tim has been an SAME member for 21 years and comes from the Anchorage Post.
I will engage with the UAA student chapter members over the coming year to establish a program of meetings and a rhythm of collaboration with the Anchorage Post, as well as work to create an Anchorage Post board position for our student chapter president and establish an Anchorage Post budget to support the student chapter activities.
Congratulations, Tim. Retired Army Colonel Bill Haight III with WSP, U.S. Army. Bill has been,
sorry.
That's okay. You're excited, I love it. Bill has been an SAME member for 30 years and hails from the Northern Virginia Post.
Thank you, Heather. I commit to providing continued leadership at the post and national levels and delivering current, meaningful, and impactful support to our combatant command engineers, military engineer units and organizations, locally and around the world by directly assisting the JACO Committee in developing and executing tabletop exercises at the JETC conferences, and connecting directly with the military engineer units in the Nova Post area to increase their awareness and participation in SAME events.
Congratulations, Bill. Beth Harris with Versar. Beth has been an SAME member for 12 years and is a member of the Atlanta Post.
I commit to transfer leadership of the Atlanta Post special event that offers industry government engagement opportunities with federal, state, and local government officials. And I will mentor our young leaders through this process, ensuring that they have a good understanding of IGE and the value that it provides to our post and the Southeast region.
Congratulations, Beth. Air Force Colonel Tony Higdon with U.S. Air Forces Europe, Air Force Africa. Tony has been an SAME member for 20 years and hails from the Kaiserslautern Post.
I commit to mentoring young professionals in the Kaiserslautern Post and working with the Post Executive Committee to establish a leadership development program in the Post.
Congratulations, Tony. Retired Army Colonel Stacy Harada, Headquarters, U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Stacy has been an SAME member for 41 years and is a member of the Washington, D.C. Post.
I commit to producing the next generation of engineers who will deliver solutions to our nation's infrastructure-related challenges. I will enhance the mentoring programs established within the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers and SAME, and personally engage students each year to pursue STEM classes and STEM-related degrees.
Congratulations, Stacy. Retired Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Christian Knudsen with Stanley Consultants. Chris has been an SAME member for 21 years and hails from the Kaiserslautern Post.
I will fulfill my passion for the Society by continuing to create valuable government industry events throughout the Europe region, delivering relevant, timely, and knowledge-building content through the international community of interest, and forging partnerships with the UK Institution of Royal Engineers and the Military Engineers Center of Excellence.
Congratulations, Chris. Navy Rear Admiral John Korka, Headquarters, Naval Facilities Engineering Command. Admiral Korka has been an SAME member for 13 years and is a member of the Washington, D.C. Post.
I commit to establishing an annual industry roundtable in the Atlantic and the Pacific regions for leveraging industry experience to improve the execution of government construction projects, to adopt best practices for contracting strategies and field-level project management, and to expand the network of partners within the military engineering communities.
Congratulations, Admiral Korka. Doug McCutcheon with Kevel Enterprises Incorporated. Doug has been an SAME member for 24 years and hails from the Jacksonville Post.
I will leverage my existing relationships to form a stronger alliance between SAME and the Construction Management Association of America within Florida and the Southeast to create new opportunities for members of both organizations, including the formation of new student chapters throughout the region.
Congratulations, Doug. Retired Army Reserve Major Edward Mears of Police Construction Incorporated. Ed has been an SAME member for 26 years and is a member of the Houston Galveston Post.
I will advance industry government engagement by bringing the University of Houston College of Technology in as a strategic partner to offer construction management credentialing for our society members.
Congratulations, Ed.
Thank you.
Elizabeth Meyer, Grand Junction VA Medical Center. Elizabeth has been an SAME member for 17 years and is a member of the Denver Metro Post.
Within a year of investiture, I will start the process to create an affiliate post to the Denver Metro Post on the western slope of Colorado to serve the high concentration of federal engineers and our private sector counterparts who need access to high quality professional development without having to travel to Denver or Salt Lake City.
Congratulations, Elizabeth. Retired Army Reserve Major J. Michael Nash of ATC Market Analysis, LLC. Mike has been an SAME member for 51 years and hails from the Mid-Maryland Post. Mike will continue working with his post leadership in developing and providing business development management training materials based on related workshops currently offered within the competitive defense industry and adapted for our SAME membership. Congratulations, Mike. Dave Newkirk, BCE Engineers Incorporated. Dave has been an SAME member for 15 years and hails from the Mount Tacoma Post.
I will continue to bring endless energy, motivation, and enthusiasm to help develop engaging environments for both industry and government partnerships through my leadership and planning of the Mount Tacoma and Seattle Post annual events, such as the Veteran Transition Seminar, the Northwest Small Business Conference, scholarship golf tournaments, and monthly newsletter.
Congratulations, Dave. The Honorable Lucian Niemeyer, Office of Management and Budget. Lucian has been an SAME member for 21 years and is a member of the Washington, D.C. Post.
I commit to use every opportunity within our society to promote and mentor proactive, positive, collaborative attitudes exemplified by the can-do, will-do spirit of my colleague here, Admiral Korka, in the execution of national security construction requirements to meet the operational needs set forth by our nation's leaders.
Congratulations, Lucian. Liz Parent from 5 Engineering. Liz has been an SAME member for 16 years and hails from the Houston Galveston Post.
I commit to providing leadership and mentorship to the Houston Galveston Post Young Professionals Leadership and Development Program, as well as assisting with the Texas A&M University Student Chapter.
Congratulations, Liz.
Retired Air Force Colonel Charlie Parham of Matrix Design Group. Charlie has been an SAME member for 22 years and hails from the Dallas Post.
I plan to provide servant leadership at the vice president level by guiding and shaping the communities of interest and regions as I prioritize industry government engagement at every opportunity and ensure the national leadership team remains focused on this core principle.
Congratulations, Charlie. Dave Perkins with Strategic Initiatives, Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Dave has been an SAME member for 16 years and is a member of the Kitty Hawk Post.
I am committed to the advancement of membership engagement and will establish a Kitty Hawk Post Past Presidents Committee to analyze, among other post-wide issues, ways to influence positive change to increase our Post members' participation in all Kitty Hawk Post events.
Congratulations, Dave. Heather Polinsky with Arcadis. Heather has been an SAME member for 19 years and hails from the Baltimore Post.
Within 2021, I will complete outreach to at least 3 public organizations to discuss the benefits of SAME and connect with young working professionals within their organizations. I will also work with our membership committee to approach existing member companies to identify young members to participate in the Baltimore Post, specifically in committees, and work with the young member director to organize accessible and inclusive events specifically geared at drawing more young members into the Baltimore region and the Baltimore Post.
Congratulations, Heather. Phil Rosenberg with KMEA. Phil has been an SAME member for 14 years and hails from the San Diego Post.
Thank you. I commit to mentoring our young members by my continued support of the San Diego Post Vibrant Young Member Program, as well as enhancing industry-government relationships by taking an active role in planning and assisting with our Post small business outreach and other upcoming Post events.
Congratulations, Phil. Retired Air Force Major Christina Selstrom, Chris & Company Consultant. Christina has been an SAME member for 19 years and hails from the South Florida Post.
Starting in calendar year 2020, I commit to founding an annual industry government engagement summit, bringing together federal and local government officials with members of the South Florida AEC communities to identify resiliency issues, derive solutions, and share lessons learned across the region.
Congratulations, Christina. Daniel Soto with the Air Force Civil Engineer Center. Dan has been an SAME member for 16 years and is a member of the Panama City Post.
I plan to build a peer leadership mentoring program that will provide guidance to the next generation of our SAME leadership.
Congratulations, Dan. Catherine Stewart with NAVFAC Southwest. Catherine has been an SAME member for 18 years and hails from the San Diego Post.
I commit to increasing military and government participation in SAME and collaboration with industry at the Post level through implementation of an annual procurement forum featuring leaders from local government agencies.
Congratulations, Kathy. Steve Thomas of CEMS Engineering Architecture. Steve has been an SAME member for 11 years and hails from the Cape Fear Post.
I will lead collaborative discussions with the U.S. Green Building Council and the American Society of Civil Engineers to help establish formal strategic partnerships with both organizations, bringing value to our members and potential new SAME members via exposure.
Congratulations, Steve. Maureen Warren with Ramble. Maureen has been an SAME member for 11 years and is a member of the Savannah Post.
I commit to keeping the Savannah Post focused on partnering with schools, colleges, and universities, mentoring students, sponsoring STEM programs, and encouraging STEM education by actively participating on boards, councils, and committees, and promoting ideas and programs for the Savannah Post's involvement with those organizations.
Congratulations, Maureen. Phil Welker of Geoengineers Incorporated. Phil has been an SAME member for 11 years and hails from the Sacramento Post.
I will demonstrate the value of society membership to our young professionals by providing greater direct professional development opportunities and increasing the Post Young Members Group, as well as proactively assisting the Post in opening up leadership of our Sustaining Members Forum and other industry engagement events entirely to our young members in order to facilitate the increase of young member engagement through their ownership of the direction and organization of these events.
Congratulations, Phil. Miss Carrie Ann Williams of Ondana Consulting, LLC. Carrie Ann has been an SAME member for 14 years and is a member of the Baltimore Post.
Thanks, Ann. I commit to building collaborative efforts between Maryland's 3 SAME posts, our student post at the U.S. Naval Academy, and the agencies in our region to provide programming and collaborative workshops that create opportunity to develop solutions and exchange ideas.
Congratulations, Carrie Ann. It has been my pleasure to introduce you all to our Academy. Mark, back over to you.
Thank you, Ann and Heather, for that great job in helping us learn more about this great class. As you can all tell from the commitment statements that you just heard, this class of fellows is quite special. It is my honor to formally induct you all now into the Society of American Military Engineers as a fellow. So I ask for all members of the SAME Academy of Fellows 2020 to turn on your cameras for the reading of the charge and pledge. I charge you to support SAME's mission and strategic plan. I charge you to be a role model. I charge you to be a mentor. I charge you to support SAME posts. I charge you to be patriotic and respectful. Now, for the SAME Academy of Fellows Class of 2020, please turn on your microphones and raise your right hand and repeat after me. I pledge to fulfill the charges to me as an SAME Fellow.
I pledge
to fulfill the charges to me as an SAME Fellow.
I will be a role model and mentor supporting SAME's mission and being active in our posts.
I will be a role model and mentor
supporting
SAME's mission and active in
our posts. I will understand the national direction and translate it into action at the post level.
I will understand the national direction and translate it into action at the post level.
I will support those who serve to protect our freedoms and our way of life, so help me God.
I will
support those who serve to protect our freedom and our way of life. Help me God.
Congratulations to the SAME 2020 Class of Fellows. All right, every year we ask one member of the Fellows class to speak on behalf of the class. It is my honor to invite this year's representative, retired Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Chris Knutson, to provide our investee response. Chris, over to you.
Well, good morning, everyone, or afternoon or evening, depending on where you are on our great planet. Academy of Fellows Chairman, retired Navy Rear Admiral Mark Hanley, Academy of Fellows Vice Chairs, SAME National President Heather Wishart-Smith, SAME Executive Director, retired Army Brigadier General Joe Schrodell, colleagues, spouses, friends, and distinguished guests. I am really honored and humbled to speak on behalf of the Academy of Fellows Class of 2020. My fellow classmates and I wish to thank our nominators, the selection committee, the national office staff, and everyone who worked diligently to make this evening possible in the virtual realm. So as we've already done tonight, if you wouldn't mind, please join me in a round of virtual applause to express our gratitude for their efforts to make this event happen. So thank you very much. Well, what can I say about 2020? Back in December, when the class was notified of their selection to the Academy of Fellows, all of us looked forward to meeting each other in person at JETC 2020 in Washington, D.C. However, that wasn't to be. And instead, each of us, like all on this call, have had to assess, adapt, adjust, and as they love to say here in Britain, crack on. This ability to adapt and overcome, to adjust to new and unusual challenges is a unifying trait across the class of 2020. While diverse in its composition, each member of the class has faced adversity, designed solutions, and collaborated to work through the problem. As a society, SAME's members are collectively doing the same. This virtual investiture ceremony is proof of this, as are the efforts that have been expended across the society to ensure that members across the spectrum, from military to civilian, government to private sector, young to seasoned professional, know that this organization is there to support them and to support our national defense. Now, you've heard each of our statements about what we will do for the society going forward. As with the class of 2019, the nomination and selection process for 2020 focused not only on what we have done for the society, but what we will do for the society in the future. I hope you are left with the same feeling that I have as a member, that the class of 2020 is unified in its commitment to recruit, mentor, teach, collaborate, guide, and support society members in development of the next generation of AEC professionals who will deliver solutions to our nation's infrastructure challenges. Not easy tasks. The class of 2020, in collaboration with all on this call and the thousands of members of this society, will certainly be rolling up their sleeves, assessing what must be done, and bringing people together to achieve their goals, regardless of the challenges. We look forward to all of you joining us in the work. In closing, we are very appreciative of the honor of fellow that has been bestowed on each of us, and we pledge to move forward at the same level of energy that brought us to this point tonight. We want to thank our families, colleagues, and employers who support and enable our continued involvement with the society. I am personally honored to be among a group of remarkable fellows classmates. Thank you for all that you do for society, your service, and our nation's defense, whether you are active duty, retired, in government service, or private industry. The sum of our parts, our total force, is what makes our society and our nation strong. We are honored to be inaugurated as fellows in our society's 100th year and remain dedicated to ensuring our national security. Thank you, stay safe, and God bless.
Chris, thanks very much for that, those remarks, and I think you hit it right on the nail. And I'll just add, as the Master of Ceremonies, I get to take the stage for a moment and give you some of my personal thoughts for all our new fellows. This is a very special year, not only our centennial year for our society, our 25th anniversary year for our academy, but as Chris kind of mentioned, it's kind of a unique year. And as we've kind of noted tonight, we don't have the opportunity to get all the fellows together and share some stories and some toast and connect. And Anne shared a little bit about what it meant to her to be a fellow in her investiture. And I thought I'd share a little bit of mine as well. I was very fortunate to be in what we all call the greatest fellows class ever, which is the class of 2017. And after our investiture, we kind of all came together and committed to do things not only individually, but collectively. And I offer to all the class of 2020, take the opportunity today and in the future to connect with your class and not only contribute personally, but also contribute collectively. What you can do collectively can have even more influence and positive force within our society and within our profession than we can all do individually. It's together that we can do quite a bit more. So now, again, I congratulate each and every one of you as you make fellow. And now becomes the time where we celebrate a little bit. So I'd like to invite our national president, Heather Wishart-Smith, to commence with a toast. Heather?
Thanks so much, Mark. Our new fellows have been invested not only for what they have done, but more importantly for what they have committed to do for our society. Each of our fellows is like a pebble dropped into water, and just like the ripples that emanate from that pebble, the impact that emanates from them inspires and mentors others, who then go on to inspire and mentor others, such that we will never know or be able to measure their full impact, but we will never be the same. To our new fellows.
To our fellows.
Our fellows.
Well,
good afternoon. I'm pleased to offer the next toast to the class. To my rear, the United States Navy is providing F-18 flyovers, and I'd like to think it's in honor of this class. So greetings to all the new fellows, to your families, to the guests, to all the distinguished members of our society. It was my privilege to be the chair of the Academy of Fellows last year in 2019 to 2020. And I want to thank all the members of the Academy and all the crew that were the selection committee. It's clear from the folks that were selected as fellows that the process worked and worked very well. All of you are outstanding members of SAME, and I want to thank you for everything you've done for our society up to this point, and for all of your commitments to continue working for the betterment of SAME. So, on behalf of the last selection committee and the United States Navy out my rear, to the class of 2020.
There. Class of 2020 and go Navy.
All right. So thanks, Neil. Thanks, Mark, Heather. So I've got the opportunity now to provide a toast. So with my fellows glass, I hope you can see that. And the best bottle of reserve wine that I could find in my cellar, I'd like to offer the following toast. Excellence is not a matter of chance. It's a matter of choice. And I will tell you, this class embodies everything that is excellent. So to the class of 2020 and excellence, Godspeed.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the formal part of our ceremony. For our new fellows, you're welcome to stay on and offer each other some congratulations for this great accomplishment. Thanks to everybody who joined us on Facebook Live tonight. It's an honor to have you sharing this moment with all of them and all of us. Be sure to join us again on October 21st at 5 p.m. Eastern Time for a mentoring chat with our Centennial Golden Eagle recipient, retired Army Lieutenant General Bob Flowers. We'll see you then, and have a wonderful evening, and thanks for joining us. We'll conclude this evening with the SAME song. Feel free to join.
Engineers have for 100 years had a group that's tried and true, charged to build the leaders of our field, blaze the trail and never yield, with national security at the heart of all we do. We bridge any river, dig channels through, solve any problem, one engineering crew. Proudly serving all of America, our beloved land of the free. For a century we've set the bar, thanks to you, SAME.